to Wembley Stadium for what remains one of the great events of not just the English football calendar, but the world football calendar. The atmosphere has been ramped up here with a combination of the contemporary and the classical. As you will have noticed, it's United who've changed from red to white and a little bit behind schedule. The 135th FA Cup final is underway. It's passing craftsmanship might hold the key. Carrick, Rooney is a long way out to have a shot, but there was a deflection on it. And Hennessey's got a dive on that again as Mata was trying to follow in.
He's had a lot of the ball, Wayne Rooney,
to try that kind of manoeuvre, but his passing so far has been first-rate. Well, the referee has said go on, but the Palace fans think that the game had gone on. It hadn't. I must say, Stuart, I was watching the ball and wondering.
Well, it's a strange decision by Mark Clattenburg. Now, Chris Smalling, I thought, was really quick, but he gets beaten for pace here by Wickham. Well, they both go down. Wickham gets back up, but the referee, Clattenburg's already given the free kick and booked Chris Smalling. It's a big moment in the game. That's what he's booked him for, that grabbing of Connor Wickham. Well, I've got to say, Manchester United had problems against West Ham, conceded from set plays from this sort of area.
The bye takes, and it would have been an own goal, but for David De Gea.
Just goes over the first man. Oh, does Balassi get the flick here? Can you look at it again? Yes, he does.
He did,
it's a good little flick at the near post.
Now back for Mata. And Mata again! Pushed out by Hennessey, and
from Hennessey, it's a lovely reverse ball. Gets a bit lucky here, Mata. It comes off a couple of Palace players, but he passes it perfectly into that far corner. Hennessey just gets a big enough touch.
Actually worked because he underhit it. Balassi has a go, and it needed saving from David De Gea.
In front of him, he knew he could take his touch to the side and get his shot away. Fairly awkward one for...
If he fulfills his original contract with Manchester United, he could be away here with Rashford. Martial! Well, if you look at the goals that Martial has scored for Manchester United, so many of them have been from this kind of position.
But what play it was from Rashford, not good defending from Delaney. It was obvious what Rashford was going to do, try and flick it past him, and he picks out a cross here. He picks it, he just hits it with pace.
In the end, that was the last action of that went to extra time, and only one goal decided it against them. From Chelsea, from Didier Drogba. It is their 19th FA Cup final appearance, equalling the all-time record. Rooney. Valencia. It's a flick from Rashford for Fellaini, and it thuds back into play. Closest we've had to a goal.
What a big chance it was here. Valencia involved again, plays a good ball in. There's the little flick from Rashford. He actually doesn't slice.
It's partially away. Mata. Valencia. They've got Fellaini back post now. Oh, it's a good save from Martial's header by Hennessey. Had to reach a long way.
Here's the chance again. The cross comes in from Valencia. Martial with the touch there.
No, straight onto the post, wasn't it, I think?
It certainly was. Scrambling across is Hennessey. It's a good header from Martial to play it into the area that he played it. He wasn't going to get there, the goalkeeper. That's the second time now they've hit the post. Is it going to be one of those days for Manchester United?
And headed away by Fellaini. Back by Ward, a suggestion of offside here, but Punjab! No offside! Crystal Palace. Shocked at being left out of the starting lineup. He's a super sub at Wembley today.
Well, they started to squeeze up Manchester United. That's always the danger. Fellaini wins the first ball. They start to squeeze up. And punching comes round the back. And Alan Partridge is going to make another change by the looks of it. But what a finish. Nothing that De Gea can do about it. He was beaten for pace. Well, you said it earlier on.
Ian Wright.
Watch, here it comes. There's the header. Good header by Fellaini. They start to squeeze up. Punction's onside. The player on the far side is keeping them on. And what a good finish. It was Martial who was wandering out. Mata can't get back, and De Gea beaten just by the pace of it. Not a great first touch because it bounces up, but he keeps his composure. He's beaten for pace at the near post. What a moment for Alan Pardew.
Well, he's doing his moves because he made his move to bring on Punch, and I'm sure it was always in his mind if we're still in a tight situation. Rooney. It's a great weaving run from the Manchester United captain. To stay on their feet. He's got the cross in. Fellaini can get it down. And it's level, and it's Juan Mata. Great response from United. Yet again for Alan Pardew, a lead in a cup final. But Rooney's run paved the way.
Brilliant from Wayne Rooney. Just when you want your big players to step up, he goes on a run, he's looking to get a shot in, and when it gets played into the box, take nothing away from Marouane Fellaini. We talk about his headed ability, but he loves to get balls on his chest. Wayne Rooney does really well here. Just to dig the cross out. Fellaini puts the defender underneath it. He's going to shoot himself, but it comes with the left foot of Juan Mata, and it takes that deflection off Ward. But it's got to be Mata's goal, it's going in. Doesn't actually connect with it particularly well, and it comes off his shin in the end.
The FA Cup winner with Chelsea. Final whistle for regulation time, but now he has done. So it's extra time at Wembley. If Louis van Gaal is going to get Manchester United back on the silverware trail, it's stamina as well as skill that's going to be part of it. Oh, now. Well, that's going to be the end, surely, for Chris Smalling's FA Cup final. That early yellow card comes back to haunt him, and he could argue he's taken one for the team here. But there was still a long way to go. He was in the opposition half.
Can't win the ball here. Yes, he's having his shirt tugged, but then he dives across, then grabs the foot of Balassi. He had to go. It's a silly challenge. He can't win that ball. He's just got to be patient. Maybe there's...
Always seems more straightforward than it actually is. Here's Zaha, and here is Gale. De Gea keeps them in it again, Manchester United. Now Balassi. Still Balassi. And Mark Clattenburg rules corner.
But what a good run as well. Look at the timing of this run. He gets it absolutely right. It's a good ball played in behind. He changes it from one foot to the other. He gets his shot away quite quickly as well. Just tries to toe poke it past De Gea. Crystal Palace in the ascendancy here.
Lingard and Martial linking up here. Still Jesse Lingard. Oh, wow. What a way that would have been.
I'll take back everything I said. There's the holding midfield player making a run into the box. And what a run it was too. Lingard did well, kept the ball, played a little 1-2 with Martial.
Full stop, but there is a feeling around Old Trafford that if the manager changes, that Carrick might well be offered a new contract. Here's Valencia. The 10 men are striving for a breakthrough here. They've got it! Jesse Lingard with a thumping goal. History before your very eyes.
What a great strike it was from Lingard. Valencia, who's been a threat all afternoon, got down the right-hand side. He's obviously going to get a booking for taking his shirt off. I don't think he'll worry too much about that. But what a good finish, just hitting through the back of the ball. Here's the danger man, Valencia. Time and time again, he's tried to get down this right-hand side, up against Punchin. Punchin's a bit unlucky. And he goes, he just gets the cross in. They get the first block in, but what a good strike as it comes back to him. Jedinak can't quite get to him. Carter as well was there. That's the perfect strike. Has that won the FA Cup for Manchester United and Louis van Gaal?
For 10-man Manchester United. Well, the last Jesse shooting like that was Jesse James.
Well, it wasn't quite the same jig as Alan Pardews, but it was something similar.
Just into rapture at the moment when that final whistle goes in a moment. But here's Zaha. This must be the last attack for Palace. And he scuffed the cross. And Lingard waxed it away and appropriately has the last touch. He's decided it. Manchester United are back on the trophy trail. Louis van Gaal fighting to keep his job, has delivered a record equalling 12th FA Cup. But how dramatic the storyline. They were a goal down and they equalised. They were a man down and they found an extraordinary winning goal. A goal that will be replayed over and over again when you look at great FA Cup moments from Jesse Lingard. Palace flattened. And Manchester United have ended this void of 3 years since Sir Alex Ferguson by getting silverware. It's the FA Cup after extra time. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2.